Have you ever found yourself in a relationship, romantic or otherwise, where deep down you knew it wasn't working, but you stayed anyway? You told yourself they might change. You hoped things would eventually get better. You didn't want to hurt their feelings or be alone again. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Not everyone is meant to stay. And when you finally realize that and act on it, your entire dating life starts to shift. Hey there, I'm Rick Soetebier, dating coach for midlife singles and author of the book Dating Backward. And today I want to talk about something that might just change how you approach love, relationships, and even friendships after age 40. It's a mindset shift. It's powerful, and it's what I call let them go. If that sounds a bit familiar, here's why. There's a book out right now by Mel Robbins called The Let Them Theory. She gave a name to a truth I've been living and coaching around for years. Here's the core idea. If someone doesn't align with your values, let them. If they're not emotionally available, let them. If they don't put in effort, let them. This might sound harsh, especially if you're a kind-hearted, loyal, I just want peace kind of person. Believe me, I get it. I'm a recovering people pleaser myself. If I had a magic wand, I'd wave it over every relationship and make it all work out. But after more than a decade of coaching and a lifetime of experience, I've learned this. You can't change people. And the sad part is, I recently had to learn this painful reminder all over again. You can't date someone's potential. You can't force them to communicate better. You can't guilt them into respecting your boundaries. And staying in the wrong relationship, hoping for a different result, is a recipe for pain, disappointment, and wasting the most valuable thing you have: time. Now, I know you're thinking, but Rick, I've been with this person for months, maybe years. We have history together. And I hear you. But here's what I want you to consider. That history you're clinging to, is it filled with growth, mutual respect, and genuine partnership? Or is it filled with you making excuses, walking on eggshells, and hoping tomorrow will be different? Because if you're honest, and I mean brutally honest, you probably already know the answer. Why letting go is actually a gift. Letting someone go doesn't mean you failed. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It simply means they're not for you. And that's okay. You get to evaluate every person in your life, romantic partners, friends, even family, and then ask, do they align with my core values? Do they bring peace or chaos? Do they support my growth or drain my energy? If the answer isn't positive, you may need to let them go. Now, this doesn't always mean cutting someone off dramatically. Sometimes it means creating space. Sometimes it means redefining boundaries. Sometimes it means releasing the dream you had of what could have been and accepting what is. Because real love, healthy, extraordinary love, doesn't come through force, pressure, or hoping someone will magically transform. It comes when you're free enough and clear enough to walk away from less than so you can make space for more than. Think about it this way. Every minute you spend trying to fix someone who doesn't want to be fixed is a minute you could be spending with someone who already values what you bring to the table. Every conversation where you're explaining your worth is a conversation you're not having with someone who already sees it. Every sleepless night wondering if they'll finally change is a night you're not resting peacefully next to someone who loves you exactly as you are. Even Jesus let people walk away. Now, if you come from a faith-based background like I do, this concept isn't just psychological, it's spiritual. Let me remind you of something powerful. In Matthew 19, a rich young man comes to Jesus asking what he needs to do to have eternal life. Jesus tells him to sell all his possessions and follow him. And the man walks away in sorrow. And what does Jesus do? He lets them go. No chasing, no pleading, no bending the message to make him stay. And again in Luke 10, Jesus tells his disciples that if a town doesn't welcome them or listen to their message, they're to shake the dust off their feet and move on. Even Jesus didn't force connection, and neither should you. If someone consistently shows you through their actions that they're not ready, not available, or not willing to grow, let them go. Your peace matters. Your clarity matters. Your calling matters. All right, here's where I want to give you something practical that you can do right now, today, to start experiencing the power of this mindset shift. I call it the 72-hour clarity test, and it's designed to give you a quick win that will show you exactly where you stand. Here's how it works. For the next 72 hours, I want you to pay attention to one specific relationship in your life that's been causing you stress or confusion. It could be a romantic partner, a dating situation, or even a close friend. During these 72 hours, I want you to do 3 things. First, notice your energy levels after every interaction with this person. Do you feel energized and uplifted, or drained and anxious? Second, count how many times you make excuses for their behavior, either to yourself or to others. And then write it down. And third, ask yourself this one question each day. If this person's behavior never changed, would I be happy in this relationship 5 years from now? That's it. Simple, but powerful. By the end of 72 hours, you'll have clear data about whether this relationship is adding to your life or subtracting from it. And data doesn't lie. If you discover that this person consistently drains your energy, requires constant excuses, and wouldn't make you happy long term if nothing changed, congratulations! You've just identified someone you may need to let go. And here's your quick win. Simply having this clarity is already a victory because clarity is the first step toward freedom. Look, if you're over 40 and you've been dating for a while, you've probably been in a relationship that left you feeling more confused than confident. You've probably spent years or even decades putting everyone else first. You've ignored red flags, you've hoped and waited and compromised. But now it's time to choose yourself. Letting go isn't cold, it's clarity. It's not selfish, it's spiritual maturity. It's not giving up, it's moving forward with wisdom. You're not here to settle. You're not here to play fixer-upper. You're here to create a relationship that aligns with your values, honors your heart, and brings joy, not confusion. And that starts by letting go of what doesn't serve that vision. Right now, you have a choice. You can keep doing what you've always done, staying in connections that leave you feeling unseen, unheard, and unfulfilled. Or you can choose a better path. You can decide today to get radically honest about what and who is truly good for your future. And if you're ready to take that first step, I want to help. I've created a free guide called The 5 Biggest Dating and Relationship Mistakes and How to Avoid Them. It's short, powerful, and full of the truth that most dating advice out there won't tell you. Because once you see what's been keeping you stuck, you can finally break free and start attracting the kind of relationship that actually fits your life, your values, and your heart. Just click the link in the description below to download your free copy today. And remember, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're just one decision away from everything changing. Start by letting go of the wrong ones so you can make room for the right one. I'm Rick Soetebier. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.